We are doing a garden tour. My zinnias are very tiny still. They don't seem to be growing much. My nasturtiums, on the other hand, are going wild. They seem to like it right there. The lemon balm, it came back and it's getting that sickness stuff again. My onions and garlics and tomatoes are all doing pretty good. The leeks are getting little bulbs on the tops of them, going to seed. I topped off some of my garlic so that my sunflower could have some sun. It was blocking the sun from my sunflowers. That one is loving it. It's not having that issue. But look at this lemon balm. I don't know what is doing this. Can you see that? I don't know. At first I thought it was a mold, but it's looking more like, I don't know, more like it's drying on the plant. So, I don't know. Hopefully my daughter's doesn't have that because I gave her some of that. And look at the variegation on this one. Isn't that pretty? Flowers are doing. Some of them are still getting flowers and some of them are done for right now. The beans are actually climbing, and if you look here, I actually have bean flowers. And he goes clear up there. And some of these other ones are getting up here too. And some of them are just way down here still. And some of them aren't even long enough to go on the trellis yet. It's so weird how they grow different. Ooh, that one's looking kind of, I don't know, that one might be dying on me. And this one too. This one's got other shoots that are coming off of it though, so maybe. The amaranth is getting taller and prettier. And the bugs are eating it. I don't know what's eating it. Probably my cabbage moths. Where are you? I know you've been on here because I see it. I'll come back and find him later. My sweet 100s. Look at all of these. Ain't that pretty? And I got clover coming up. And I know beans don't like to be moved, but I'm moving them because I took this spot out to make a walkway and I moved fence. It is no longer along the edge of the bed. So this right here won't be happening anymore. And I just made a spot for these beans to move to, so plus they are climbing my gladdies. We got to fix that. My blueberries are starting to get blue, guys. I'll come down here and show you that. My radishes and beets are all coming up underneath of my broccoli, which has gone to seed. I don't need that many in seed, so think some of those are going to come out. My bush beans, my loofahs are still tiny. They're not even getting close to getting up to that trellis. And my rumicante and my cucuzzis are doing pretty good. These cucumbers are doing good. My white ones never came up. So I'm going to have to replant those and see. Hopefully I can have some by the end of the season. We'll come back to the peppers over here. And these are all supposed to be bush beans. But some of them are getting pretty dang tall. My potatoes got moved out here. That has a brown spots. Just the one that volunteered. My sweet potatoes don't. Maybe he's done. Yeah, same on this one. Well, they're going to have to stay in there until the sweet potatoes come out. Ooh, some of them are turning pink. These are my pink lemonade ones. They're not ready yet, but they're getting there. Justin, look. And Dad, you didn't see that. My father-in-law loves these. So white ones turn pink. These are supposed to be white. I had one white one off of it. It tasted really good. And these ones are actually red. And they are delicious. These are all red. But look at this. Look at how blue those blueberries are getting. They're not ready yet, but I'm going to be eating blueberries soon. This pink lemonade one did nothing this year. It took a break. Hopefully next year it gives me some more. Oh, we got some ripe ones over here. Look at that. Right there and right here. First blueberries of this season. Not very many, but there's one here too. Oh, and one here. That one's almost ready. Oh, look at that. Those are so close. Look at all those. I got crazy blueberries. I got ripe strawberries there too. And look at my lavender. Isn't that pretty? And my sunflowers coming up right here. The leaves got black dots on them. I've never grown this kind, so I don't know if that's normal or not. And my cilantro is trying to take out some of my other sunflowers. Come on, guys. Let's come up here. I'd rather you be up there. The cilantro, the bees love it. But like you just saw, it's taken over my sunflowers right there. Because it fell over. It's top heavy. Bet God, need to fix that. More sunflowers. I like my sunflowers, can you tell? And right there, you see that? That's mint that insists on coming up right there. And all of my tomatoes, there's trellises by all of them now, so now I can trellis them. I need to get busy and get them ready for that. Though I just found out that these right here are not indeterminates like I thought they were. So those I got to hook to it, but not do it like I normally do. And that's my Cherokee purples. I love those things. Some of my beans down here claiming too. And if you look right here, I have a big tomato starting there and there. I believe these are my early girls. My grapes haven't really took off any more than last time that I showed you. But they're getting there. They're at least getting leaves now. That's a plus. Watermelon and marigolds there. And squirrels throwing cherry seeds at me. Thank you. Yeah, I see you up there. I don't know if I can get him on the camera, but he's literally right above my head throwing cherries at me. Oh, that's funny. I got bok choy planted over here. And what other green did I plant? Anyway, that's greens coming up right there. My Chadwick cherries. Some more ripe strawberries. And look at my crazy mitten carrots and comfrey and borage. They're just like taking off. That's beds are crazy full. My onions. I need to harvest some of these and plant bulbs since there's lots of bulbs there. Sometimes they just fall over and plant themselves, but I didn't give them enough room to do that here. But I think I'm actually going to plant them out there and have them out there for next year. My chrysanthemums are still going nuts, so is my calendula and my walking kale. My squashes are doing great over here. Look at this. And if you see here, I put trellis here. I'm going to plant some of the beans here going up that. And same with that. And my squashes are doing pretty good. So far, I think all of them are coming up. We'll walk through here and I'll show you. All three of the ones I planted there came up. Same with there. I didn't expect anything to come up in this area. So the fact that everything's coming up just is amazing me. I had something dig my seeds that were there, so that's why there's nothing in that spot. That came up, that came up, that came up. And look at all these volunteer tomatoes right here. I think I'm actually going to move those to a trellis because most of the ones that were in this compost were indeterminates. So I think all of those are going to need trellised. And there's another one of my squash coming up right there. And another one over there. And then a mystery squash is coming up over there. But right here, something ate that one. But that's my mystery one. And this isn't looking so hot. This was a sand cherry at my mom's, and my husband and my dad took it up, and when I saw the roots after they took it up, I was a little worried about it, and I'm getting even more worried now that it's looking kind of sad. But hopefully it comes back. We'll see. And that would be the last of the tour for right now. This is going to pretty much be my grow up the trellis on the sides and then wild in the middle. I'm thinking for next year. This year obviously is my squashes and climbing up the trellises. So, and the wild tomatoes. And does anybody know, is that a ground cherry or is that just a weed? It looks similar to my ground cherry up front, so I'm not positive. Oh, another tomato that wasn't there last time I came out here. I got tomatoes coming up everywhere. I had over 70, I believe, with just the ones that I grew and the ones I bought. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right here. So, yep. But now I can definitely tell people, don't walk between the trellises. I know where to walk, but this gives them a walkway on either side. We did this walkway wider so that we could get down to the compost easier. But that's the garden. We'll end it on the pretty flowers. Okay, some of them aren't so pretty because they're dying. That one's going to seed. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I need to harvest some of these. And that's fallen over into the walkway. I have a post I can post that up with. Need to do that. Anyway, that's the garden, guys. Have a great day.